Oh yeah, it's Gromapalooza. Sorry, I was in the middle of an edit and I didn't even pay attention to when the 7 o'clock came around. Welcome to the live feed here, man. Let me see. James RC Garage, what's up, bud? Pat House, Marcus, what's up, man? So this weekend, I think Friday going to be some campers coming in. Saturday kicks off Gromapalooza. And hopefully this is going to work out to be pretty good. I'm hoping. I've got a lot of work to do back there. I got videos to take care of. I got the new Vitavon carbon side plates on the Raminator. Plus I've got the buttons and stuff on there so I can quick disconnect it and all that. So I got to finish that drive up tomorrow. Got to build walls for the new studio. So hopefully here in about maybe 3 weeks or so, we'll be doing this from another location. So that'll be pretty awesome. I should have probably most all of my RCs in there, most of them. But I want to try to have a backdrop and everything. So it should be pretty cool. I just got a lot of work to get done. And hopefully, hopefully it'll work out for us. Let me see here. Marcus, yes sir. RC and more, what's up, buddy? Kelly O'Neill, are you guys going to be coming out Friday and camping? North Rock RC, yes sir. Rogue Squid, what's up? Clayton, you got all the grums ready for the weekend. I probably won't even get to drive mine. I'll be running the event, and that's pretty much just going to take up everything I got. Keone, what's up? Let's see, how's hitting everything out. Marcus, my home will be a home again. That will be nice. That will be nice, I think. Robert Ruiz, what's up, buddy? Pete. Cool. All right, so Kelly's going to be here camping with her husband and all that. Lucas Stalk Up, what's up, buddy? RC Kings, yes, sir. Man, it's going to be a blast. On the dirt track stuff, I'm not going to pull the sand back into the corner. I'm just going to leave it all out so it's good and packed, but I'm going to leave that berm in there. Basically, you're going to run, let me go over the schedule with you guys here. Let me see. A buddy of mine mentioned the name of it, and he called it Gromarama. I'm like, oh man, that was a better name than Gromapalooza. Next year it might be Gromarama. Grama Yama Mama. Okay. Anyway, Saturday we're gonna do fast lap on road oval with the Typhons, with the Groms, or with all the Groms. Okay, and then we're going to do oval race elimination. And if you have a transponder, good. If not, we're going to count your laps to 5. Top guy moves on. Depending on how many are actually entered in this. We'll move it on and all that. And then we're going to have the dirt race elimination. We're running the dirt down the straight. We're going to come around, catch that first corner, fly that thing like a rocket ship, land and come back around. So it'll basically be like a little dirt oval, what we're going to have set up for that. So that should be a good time there, and it'll be a dirt race elimination. So it'll be like 4 or 5, and you know, the first one to finish 5 laps wins. Simple as that. It should be a good time. Do I sleep in a race car bed? No, but if I had one, I sure would. Oh, I would. I was taking this week my SMT deep cleaning person's out. All right, buddy. Let me see. Jason Ritchie, what's up? Enlighten. Rogue Squid, big name. Want a little tidbit about the Fury BLX on the last live. That happened so fast. Definitely helped me save a few bucks. You're welcome, Rogue. Appreciate that, dude. That's a good truck. Really good truck. That's it right there. So, yeah, good deal. Glad that worked out for you, Rogue. Addicted, what's up? Paul King. Dude, you going to be here Saturday and Sunday, Paul? Gromagron? What's a Gromagron? My Fist 3D printer will be here tomorrow. Any tips for me? Yes, James. Get it set up, and just go to Thingiverse. Pick out a file. Doesn't matter what it is. Pick out something you want. Download the STL and just practice your setup on it. That's the biggest thing. Practice your setup, and you'll be good. You'll be better off. Once you get all that done, then you get to start learning how to actually make stuff. For me, I use Tinkercad. Andy, what's up? Andrew Diddle. Bro, you won't fit in a race car bed. Keone, they make two-seaters, okay? They have two-seater NASCARs. I've seen them. I haven't been in one, but I've seen them. I drove, mine was a single-seater, but they have two-seaters, and that's all I need. Katie, what's up? I've been an FMS, F9 Cruiser R2. See, I do not have one of those on the way, Katia. Katya. See, man, Joe, is tomorrow clear if we just need a few hours on the rocks? Yes, sir. Come on out. I don't believe I'm running anything that you can't see tomorrow, so we should be good to go. Saturday, not till about 3. It'll be okay. Bring your stuff out at 3. We'll probably still be able to do the dirt stuff. And also Saturday evening, I'm gonna put the lights on the on-road pad. So if you're out here camping, hanging out into the dark, you will be able to do that. I'm also gonna see if I can light up the rocks. I had a little bit of damage to my wires, but I'm gonna see what lights up on that. Because while we're running this, nothing but Groms and NASCAR on the tracks. That's it. No X Maxes, no Mini Maxes, no Arma Typhons, no anything like that. This is all about Groms. Okay? So if it's not a Grom or the Losi NASCAR, leave it at home. Simple as that. The crawler course will be open for general play. So that'll be just available, and you can have your axial or whatever you want on that. But on the pad and the dirt track, it's all Grom. Gromathon, Gromarama. I like Gromarama. I really do. Because it's kind of like Gravelrama, you know? Slow MK5. My day was busy. Keone. I'm fitting a race car. Y'all see 80s on Amazon right now, 420 Canadian. Yeah, I think I saw, didn't RC Driver Online have one? Thoughts on the 8 scale Fusion? I will have one hopefully sooner rather than later. I can't wait to get it. The crazy thing is there was another company that actually showed me something similar about 6 months ago. We're working on this, that. I believe I was at an event and actually showed the video that I was sent of this, and it was a 1/8 scale Fusion style motor. And I don't know what happened to that, but now we've got this. Gromacon. Gromapalooza. Yep, that's what we got it for this year. Next year it might be Gromarama. I don't know. Yeah. Hello everyone. Cyclone, Gurus RC, Beacock, Bakushinir, Bakoshinir, Bakushakakiner. Sorry, buddy. Just trying to pronounce it. I see Beacock, Bakosh. Are they called Bakosh? What prizes for Gromapalooza? It'll be all kinds of things. Hopefully we'll have some Groms to actually throw in there as well. Typically speaking, if you're at Gromapalooza, you've already got a Grom though, right? I'm hoping to get my Furatech order in. I've got 10 of those 1/8 shaft motor systems on the way. I'm hoping they come in. If they come in, there'll be at least 2 of those in the raffle. So I've got some stuff for Vitavon in the raffle as well. How many Raminators are going to be on property? There could be 8 to 10, possibly upwards of 12. You know what the 8 scale Fusion is good for as far as voltage? I believe it's good for 4S. See, you get the Fusion for the Arlo 17. Correct, yeah. That would be a real powerhouse for that vehicle. Honestly, I think the normal Fusion is enough for it. I haven't looked at mine in quite a while. I need to go over there and turn that truck on and see what's in it. I'm the Grom King, so you know I just see what's going on. Yes, sir, Grom Guru. Cautioner. There you go, Cautioner. Thank you, buddy. I was trying to pronounce that right, and I had no idea. Thank you. I think the scale of tires on the LC80 are like 42 inches. What's a cut fender? Right. You look at these vehicles. These are supposed to be go get groceries, right? On 47-inch tires and stuff. It's kind of weird on the scale how they work this, but it is what it is. It's RC. Am I going to review the Arrma Centon 223S on the channel soon? I do not have the Arrma Centon 223S, so not right now. That fender looks warped is what I'm referring to. Okay, I'm not sure. The tank, what's up, buddy? Will the 5687 motor fit in your Vigilante? Absolutely, it sure will. TMIV, I believe that motor will bolt in with the stock motor mount. If you want to go with a really big pinion gear and oversized gears, at that point, Vidavon's got your way to do it. Vidavon has a mount to fit a larger gear in there. Put it that way. How many BLX Groms available for test drive? I'll probably have my Mojave Grom BLX out there. That's the only BLX Grom that I've got right now. What's up, Pro Scale Crawler? You think SCX6 will be too much truck for the Fusion? I don't. Andrew, I think you'll be just fine. I really do. In fact, I think it'll be a lot better than the stock system. The stock system is adequate, but it's not more than adequate. It's not over adequate. It's just adequate. Awesome Possum. What's up, Mir? Man, I was hoping DFD would have finished filling up their waffle. Yeah, I'm not sure where we're going to be on that, Marcus. I do know that I'm going to put in $100. I'm going to pick up 2 spots because there's something coming from Primal that I'm going to want. And I've got my Raminator set so good, I don't want to mess with it. I'm absolutely fantastically happy with where my Raminator is right now. So I don't want to mess with that. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to work it in my head to where I can justify getting another Raminator. As if I need 3 Raminators or 2 Raminators and 1 bouncer. Nobody needs that. 10th scale rally car. Yeah, the 1/10 scale rally car is nice. Really nice. James RC. I got 32 pinion in my Vigilante. Marcus, I think I'm a 26 or 27 in mine. Mira, dude, that racetrack was phenomenal, man. I had so much fun. Out there, being able to race like that. That was just fun. It really was. Best results for overdrive percentage. General trail usage is around 12%. As far as like competition goes, I would probably say 40%, 37 to 40. I mean, I do have one out there. I know quite a few vendors. They're trying their best to get them. I'm not sure. We should have some BLXs and some regular ones for sale. Now with the BLX out, I'm not sure. Are you guys going to even want the older brushed version? Or you just want the BLX brushes? I mean, heck, them darn things will do 40 plus miles per hour right out of the box. And for that little vehicle, that is moving. Guru in chat can answer as well. Where and when is Gromapalooza? Gromapalooza is this weekend right here at the Exoplex in Middleburg, Florida. I don't think. Just do it. Are we going to see the Fury on paddles? Oh, Bill's Custom. Oh, buddy. I got a plan. Since I have 2 brushless Furies now, and you guys should know I don't like having 2 of the same truck. Even though they're not the same. Okay, they're not the same. But I can tell you this much right here. after seeing what I've seen, I believe I can easily bolt on the 17 millimeter hubs from like the Typhon 3S, right? So with that, I can put sand paddles for an e-buggy on the back of it. And then all I got to do is build a skid on the back. And I'm thinking of a sand rail to turn that one into a sand rail. Probably figure out some other motor for it. I have a 2200 kV TP motor in my UDR. I don't know if that'll fit being a 42 millimeter, but if it does, that'd be awesome. You can put 8S on that thing. Woo! That'd be one mean two-wheel drive sand rail. That'd be the blurry light of NASCAR running on that track. Looks like a real NASCAR. Yeah, Marilyn, when it gets dark, the shutter speed and all that really kind of messes things up. They had really good lighting, but there's only so much I can do with the being dark on fake lights. Do any need of it, Joe? Yes. Be cautioner. Like a fun track. Have you looked into a new Techno 410 2.0? I have seen the 410 2.0. I have. Sean had one right here, and man, I saw that. I just immediately went right to it because I like my Technos. I'm kind of getting into the Losies though. LC Paul, how many more tickets do you have, LC, for the Raminator? 2 of them are going with me because I'm getting 2 of them for sure. Quite a few printers. What's your favorite machine? Right now, James, right now my favorite printer is the most expensive one, and that's the Bamboo Lab P1S. That is my favorite printer right now. I've also got the Elegoo printer on the way, but this one has a 320 by 320 bed on it. And there's a reason for that. I've got a reason to have that size of a printer bed. You guys will see. Keone knows, but there's a reason for it. The Armor Grom BLX will just easy to drop in and listen. Yes, I do, Katya. I do. It should drop right in. Now, your Grom, if it has a 17-tooth pinion gear, you'll want to swap the 19-tooth into it for the NASCAR. But other than that, it should drop right in. Oh, you're in Ohio. You can make it. But we are a long ways from you, buddy. Nate's RC, Lionel, Andy. What's the head count on primals? And can I at least bring them out Saturday? Oh, you can bring them out Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, bring them out all you want. And if you want to, without having to load everything back up, hopefully we'll have enough room inside. We can just simply drive them into the building, just leave them there versus having to load everything up and take them. Now, I understand they are extremely expensive. Believe me, I totally get it, but there's also other stuff out there too. Is a Typhon 1/5 scale a thing, buddy? I've asked them multiple times. I don't think they're going to do it. I think they're looking at the older TLR 5th scales, the sales of those, but that was more of a race bred vehicle, as where a 1/5 Typhon would be more of a basher buggy, a big 8S basher buggy. They've got everything they need. All they need are slightly shorter arms, and that'll be it. Nate's RC, thank you. The main plan for Gromapalooza on Sunday. Yes, I'm glad you mentioned it because I completely forgot about talking about it. We're going to start out with NASCAR Fast Lap. Then Wally David, the legend himself, is going to actually be running a NASCAR race for everybody. Now there is another local race, so we won't have all the hardcore racers here. They'll be up there for their points. Unless they decide to come out here, I don't know. But we will have enough, and we will be doing some racing. We're probably talking 2 qualifiers and a main. And this should go pretty quick. It's just one class, bang, bang, boom, bomb, done. And then after that, it's the grand finale. The grand finale is when I put this brand new big ramp on the pad, and we're all going to hit it. Everything from stock Typhon, mod Typhon, the little all the Groms, including NASCAR. You can totally hit it. I've been working on awards right up there. So I've been working on those. I figured, because I don't know the attendance of this place. I don't know the attendance of it. I didn't want to go throw out, $1,500 in awards and have, 30 people show up. I mean, it's $10 per vehicle. You can enter as many classes as you want, or as many events as you want once you do your $10. So it's not overly expensive, but it's basically, I didn't want to risk being, $1,000 in the hole at the end of the day. So I'm doing those for this one. If this thing blows up and goes crazy, then next year I can look at a little bit different. Let me seriously, the most versatile Grom, I would say it will be the Typhon. That is not Dew. That is Cherry Coca-Cola. Pro Scale Crawler, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. I'm not currently printing any scale stuff. I have usable things, servo mounts, winch mounts, and stuff like that. Battery mounts, stuff like that. I didn't get to say goodbye. Yes, everybody gonna be loved, buddy. Oh, you got that, didn't you? All right, good deal, buddy. Yes, sir. I took care of that one. Andrew, mine and Dan's are the giveaway as it comes. However, we swapped out the clear body that was overwhelmingly requested. Only going to cost $159, I think $169. That's a great price for that thing, Andrew. Skulator, what's up, buddy? Ooh, big dog. Yes, sir. You are correct, Keone. It's like loading a coffee table. Oh, yeah. Mine's been sitting on my coffee table for quite a while. It's currently outside. Silver Surfer will be the guard animal. This cat couldn't guard an acorn from a squirrel. At least I don't think. The Lamprey tires are actually really good tires. They are. I have a set somewhere around here. Coming up Sunday, that's why I was asking. I got you. Well, RC Maniac, you can jump right in if you have a NASCAR, and run anything there. I mean, like if you miss the fast lap, guess what? The race is a whole different event. If you miss all of that and you show up, you can actually enter the big jump. I mean, each individual event is separate, so it doesn't all add up to one trophy for the entire vehicle for the entire weekend. Each event has its own trophy. Now, on the trophies, there is only one trophy to be given per class, and that's first place. Okay, so that's just kind of the way it's going to be for this one. And if you win, you get the trophy. If not, you can brag to your buddies you got second place. So, and like I said, I've got a bunch of them, man. Let me get one down for you. Basically this right here. I looked at doing different colors and stuff, but like this right here. This is Typhon Grom Long Jump mod. Yeah, so yeah, these are taking a little bit of while, a lot of filament. I am actually painting in the letters on it. I guess if this event goes over well, I guess it'll be time to invest in a multicolor printer, right? 16 spots, and there's also a Grom spot, Grom and a Losi Mini LMT involved with a 150 car for the shop. Okay, LC Paul, 2 of those spots are going to be mine unless they are sold right now. Can you put the your link up? Because I would love to be able to pull this ticket out here at the event at Gromapalooza. I think it'll be phenomenal. And it's awesome that we got Groms, the little bitty tiny things, and then the monster primals. If we have enough primals out here, and I think I can make it happen, would you guys be interested in a Primal Palooza, Primal Llama Primal Llama. Would you guys be interested in a primal event? It would obviously probably be slower, a lot heavier, possibly a lot louder. My neighbors within miles would know we're doing something out here. Especially with you guys with these big tuned up gas motors. What are we calling followers? I don't know. People? That's right. So I'm looking at, I do know your name. Exonauts or Exo. Oh, you're like, heck, I don't know. That's a good one. X's? I don't know, Pat House. That's a good question. Got 3 primals and both the bouncers. All right, so you're bringing 5 by yourself. I've got 2. I need to see if I can get the one from Al. I've got his bouncer. So we're looking at least 9, maybe 10 right there. I believe there could be another bouncer out here. I think Larry might be bringing his. All the DFD guys, they'll be bringing theirs as well. Now, LC Paul, if you guys get your park set up, it might be better at your place, to be honest with you. You got more of an open area and all that, so it might be better to host that at your place. I mean, could I host it here? Oh yeah. I could take the pipes off the big pad and we could have all the jumps and everything we want right there. But it might be better there. What's the best portable bash ramp? I don't know about that one. I know I build my own. Exonauts. Exoplexians. Exoheads. What about Exonites? Eczema? I don't know. That's a good question, man. Exoites? I'll bring mine Saturday. All right, cool. Enlighten. Do a primal event. If you do an event, Primal would have to come. I don't know if Primal can get down here from New York. They already know that we're going to have about 10 plus of these vehicles out here. So if you guys ever wanted to see Primal Raminators, this is your event, man. We're going to have, I know some of them are gas, but I think most of them are electric. We're definitely going to do a parade on Saturday and on Sunday with them. So we'll do a little light drive parade and all that. So it should be pretty good. Oh, I may have an issue with that because I'm going to want both my bouncer and my truck in the parade, except I've got to video it. I may have to see if I can put a lot of trust in somebody to drive both of my vehicles. You'll have to understand not to throttle that thing. Yeah. That's a lot. We're still drying out. Yes, we have. And see, like say Paul, you could do something in the springtime, February. You know, something like that out there. You might be dried out then. You've got a little bit of clay. We could basically have a freestyle area set up out there. You got all the room. You have a better setup down there than I do. As far as like for the southeast, I'm a lot more centralized than you because you're way down towards Tampa. But I don't really think that'll matter, to be honest with you. Exo heads, because we got RCs on the brain. Yes, we do. Starting an RC cult. Chainsaw, I think we are, buddy. I think we're getting it. Cagers isn't too bad. Probably been using the door from my old air conditioner. I've been using, okay. Thanks, wives. It's not we are Kryptonians from Supernar. Super Gnar. Exoplexus. Pull one on the trailer that you sit on for the laminators. I need to get some bearings. I need to measure the bearings. The bearings are all crunchy in them wheels. Some old fat guy was sitting on that thing and bouncing around on it. Make Sean video it. Sean's not too bad at video. He's not too bad. Oh my goodness, Perry Craft is here. Perry is a silver member and he has gifted 5 memberships. Who got him? Who got him? IEQ Master, you could handle one of them. I think RC King could handle one of them as well. I think so. A 2.9 Black Mamba tire. Yeah, what I want to see is a Black Mamba tire for an X-Max. Chainsaw. Exodart. Some of us fit into that, Marcus. Look at that. Blitz RC, James RC Garage, Jim's Hobbies, Robert, Rogue Squid. Dude, thank you, Perry Craft. I appreciate that. And I'm sure they will too. I got to get videos done. I know there's quite a few things to release this week, so gonna be interesting. Exo fans, yep. Perry Craft again, thank you, buddy. Me, please. Jason, I don't think I know, unless they've changed it, I don't think he can actually choose who it gives them to. I don't think he can choose. I think it just randomly looks at whoever's on and then randomly puts them in there. I don't know. Exocagers? That's not too bad. Me please, maybe Exo. Oh, he gave 5 more. Thanks for the gift, of course, man. Do we need 2 or 3 wire transponders for the race? For the race, if you have transponders, yes. For the fast lap, if you do not have a transponder, we have one that we can put on your car. But if you want to race, you will need a transponder. Yes, sir. Now, Sean should have some rentals. I have a couple rentals as well. And if you want to start racing quite a bit, we can actually sell them to you as well. Jason, one more try. I can't give them. Cardboard crawlers. Let's see. Perry Craft, 5 more. Let's see who got them. Frankie Mabry, Ry Kryko, Curtis, Rick Smith, Earwax. Earwax? Has Earwax ever commented? In fact, I don't recall seeing any of these guys comment. Frankie, Ry Cryo, Curtis, Rick Smith, Earwax. Post up something. Oh, long time, no video. Yes, sir. For all you on here, help me give this primal away to someone at Joe's event. LC Paul, yes, sir, please. Like I say, I'm getting 2, and I want to get them right there on the spot. So if I happen to win, that'll save me a bunch of money. Because what I'm planning to do with a new release next year, I'm going to need another truck. Because I don't want to mess with my truck. And the other one, it won't have rear steer. It'll be a completely different truck, different setup and everything. Rick Smith. Perry Craft, thank you, buddy. Tackle Fin Lures, what's up, buddy? Perry Craft. Holy moly, Perry is just all over this thing. Who got it this time? Is it going to get him or not? No, it looks like just... I don't recall seeing any of these guys comment. I saw Lucas comment. Sleeper-handed, Robo, Champagne, Wicked Nasty Gaming. Man. Videos here acknowledges folks. Yes, sir, Jason. Jason, apparently that random thing is just not working for you. It's just not working for you. Oh, man. Have I ever done any ice fishing? No, sir. I have never. I've been in Florida my entire life. If there's ice, it'll probably break under your feet. You still have your Axial Capra. Been a while since I've seen it. No, sir. I do not have an Axial Capra. I have a couple UTB-18 Capras. You don't have to comment to get it. Well, Jason, just so you know that the channel memberships, the lowest one is only $2 a month. So, I mean, it's really reasonable when you look at the cost of RC stuff. You can't even hardly get a bag of body clips for $2 a month, right? So, it's not overly expensive to be a member here. You can go higher if you want, but yeah, it's actually pretty cheap. I didn't want to nickel and dime everybody to death, but I figured $2 is pretty reasonable. You don't have to have on the live to get it, to gift a sub either. You don't even have to be on the live to get a. Really? Man, see, I would think it should be preference to who's on right now. So, yeah, to me it makes sense. If you're on the live right now, you should get preference to any of those randoms right there. Perry, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Get you at northern Minnesota. Get you set with a nice fishing chip. Dude, I'd be all for it, man. All for it. There's Lucas. Best 3D inserts for lamprey. If you're competition, straight competition, get you some of my pro codes. The thing is, the lampreys, they don't come with foams, do they? If you have foams out of some pro line tires, if you keep some of those, use those. But get a set of pro codes and the, I'm assuming you got like a 25 millimeter tire. Just get the 475 25 millimeter pro codes and then cut that foam and put it in there, buddy. That's the best way you're going to get for your lampreys. I mean, there's nothing else smoother. There's nothing else that works better, in my opinion. There are a lot of companies out there, and everybody says theirs are the best. I totally get it. And I've never had a bad insert other than some of the oddball ones I've tested that I've made. But I've had them be too stiff or too soft. But I've never really had a bad one from any of them, really. I'd tie my card to YouTube if they didn't put me in timeout every other day. Timeout? You must be a little rowdy on YouTube there, Pat. I'm always on. Yeah. Pete Montecheese, what's up, buddy? Should be only live, but it doesn't matter. Be back. Getting a shower. Oh, that's a good thing. Have a good night, Joe. Thank you, Perry. I appreciate that. I've been on. Perry, thanks, man. I appreciate it. 2.4 hours of lemulets this Friday. I'm not sure what a lemulet is. Or is that a lemullet? Like some kind of French fish? Next time. My folks have a resort on the Lake of the Woods. Take care of you, Joe. One day, buddy. One day, maybe I can get there. I say things I think, and I'm a thought criminal. I got you. Nope, there's a Fix RC. We got a cager in here. Lionel, yes, I always vent my tires. If I'm going to spend all this money on an insert, I don't want the air pressure to be a factor in it. I want the insert to do what it's supposed to do. Simple as that. So, let me see here. I want to show you guys something. Probably shouldn't show you guys. I think it's proprietary. But I really want to show it to you. Let me see here. All right. Yeah. You guys are going to like this picture. Sure, nothing on there. That's the new Vitavon carbon side plates for the Raminator. How sweet is that? 7 millimeters thick. This area right here is here so you can actually get your hands into your batteries because your batteries are right in that area. The ESC mounts on the side plate. Do you guys remember that video where I printed a TPU thing and I put the ESC on the side? There it is in production, only on the side plate, way better off. I need a hat. I've only got one hat and it's horrible. I was trying to get some hats made, and this right here, it's not good. It's not good. And then to top it all off, this thing literally cost me almost $36 for this. I can't put this on the website. It's not worth $36. So there's nothing I can do right now for hats. There are going to be a number of releases this week. Everybody's got releases. It's the shopping season. It's Christmas coming up. Everybody's releasing everything. What do you use for venting tires? For venting tires, I typically use this, which is an old Racer's Edge. I just put that on there and give it a pop. Put a hole on the inside of the tire. These are pretty old, but they still pop holes in tires. Right on, Joe. By the way, I figured out what hardware works. Grade 6, lower spaces. All right, cool deal. So a 3-wire transponder. What do you guys use? Exocaged, not 2-wire. It doesn't matter. 3-wire, 2-wire. It don't matter. My decoder isn't the most updated one, so we typically run the MRT ones. They're only $80 brand new versus $110 for the MyLapse ones. I think your hat looks good. It's not. The embroidery is not what it should be. I would have to sell this hat for $40, and I'm sorry, it is not worth it. It's just not. I almost left it there, but they made it for me, and I gave them. It was legit about $36 for me to get that one hat. That won't work. If you paid $40 to get this hat and it showed up, you'd be upset. Simple as that. And I'm not going to do that. Well, I said 32 degrees on cassette. 32 degrees on cassette? Okay, I'm not sure. It's not that cold here in Florida. Cuff merch, but in Canada, so is Town Multi. I have one of those here. I don't think I have any in stock though, but I have one here, and I use this one. Now this right here will pop a hole, but this is a little bit smaller of a hole though. So I typically use the other one, but this right here's got your shock shaft, all your stuff in it. So really neat tool. I just don't think I have any more in stock. For your hats company named 32 Degrees. Oh, for my hats company. Man, I don't want to go into Jacksonville. I may have to, hadn't I? He's trying to get some, and he is doing everything he can to get some Grom 223s up here. He's trying. Wally's up here? Dang, Wally is here. Wally's the guy that talked me out of, or talked me into leaving the Exoplex for a day. And man, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Wally and Tom, they're there. They got all these tools, everything. They're tweaking this, they're tweaking that. And I'm sitting over there eating a little icy, probably 4 or 5 of them at that time. And my car is just sitting there. I'm like, it's running fine. I didn't put a wrench on it. I did tune the radio a little bit, but man, I didn't put a wrench on it. I didn't do anything. I just drove, and I had a blast. I really did. But they were tuning, they were setting this up, changing motors, all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, it works. Now the AC just turned off, so. Black Mojave Grom. They're turning the frogs back to straight. And who beat you? I think it was you and, was it Jason is his name? And what's awesome is, I think you, what it was you, wasn't it? Yeah. Wally and Jason were both driving stock cars. Keith, okay. Yeah, they were driving stock vehicles. On mine, I've got that FuryTech system in it. I had to turn the throttle percentage down to like 60%. And I got a Reese 99 Micro in there, and I had to turn that down to around 55% or so because it was so fast on the turn and everything. Plus, I had to turn my gyro off, and I had to drive with two hands. Yeah, I was definitely at a disadvantage with driving with two hands. Yeah, that's the only reason Wally won, because I had to drive with two hands. Mm-hmm. How do you become a member? If you look at one of the videos, I believe you got to be on PC to get it. If you look on one of the videos underneath it, it'll have a join button. Well, you click on the join button. At that point, you can set yourself up to like the $2 a month membership or something like that. But it's usually under all the videos. You can just click the join button. Multi-size leather pump. Yeah, I've had those before. Yeah. You wait till next time, Wally. I'm going to turn my throttle up to 61%. Yeah. Yes, you do know Enlightened RC. That is Larry. Larry Arnett. I can join from any phone. All right, so you can join from a phone. Yeah, so pretty much any video. Let me see if I can find one here. Let me see here. I about got my algorithm perfect. I got some really good stuff. All right, where is my channel? Let's see. I see all of that.
You're not going to believe this.
Huh. Let me see here. I'm looking at this one. Let me see. See, I don't see that there. I know if you look in the, if you don't see the join button underneath, you can, into the description at the bottom of it, looks like you can go to the channel, apparently, and do it that way. Yeah. You can get to that right there through the description at the bottom of it. So at that point, yep, bronze member, see $1.99 a month. Look at that. iPad, Keone, I am way too drunk to taste this chicken. Well, Andy, don't go choking on your chicken. Oh my God. All right. Sensu, what's up? Careful what you played. You remember that last time? Well, I know. I know. I'm not saying his last name. I might get the Centon V4. I'm not totally sure yet. I know I had the Centon 3S. Awesome truck, but man, I got that Fury, you know. But I know it's a whole different ball game there. I will not say it, Andy. I think, well, I've got a whole new phone here, but I don't know what it would say. I really don't, and I'm not even going to test it. Who's choking the chicken? Put the phone down here. Andy was talking about he couldn't taste his chicken, so I told him not to choke on it. No way. As soon as we ended that other live, I privatized that whole thing. Oh, man. Yeah. Dying over here. Don't box the bishop. Wally. Let me see. What else was it? I did have something I wanted to show you guys, but I can't think of what it was. I don't think it's back here. Oh, I am working on new inserts for the Super Swamper 5.4s, finally. So hopefully I'll be able to have those up soon. And they're going to be more of a trail insert. So more like bouncers and just general trail stuff. It probably won't be a cheat code or a pro code, either of those. It'll be more like an active of the past. So should be a pretty smooth trail insert for the most part. What's up, Sonic Moto? I see 66 of you guys on here with 44 likes. It depends, Hearthstoned. It depends. If they do a lot of water and all that, the foams will break down pretty quick. It really will. For most of what you're talking about, though, yeah. I think just about everybody has an insert for that. I will join. I got to remember my sign-in info. Yeah, like when I get sent a link, I can't even like the darn video unless I sign in again. I'm like, man, but then I got to go back to the app and all that stuff. Yeah. Are they actually like popping out their videos on the rally car yet? Are they actually releasing the videos? I don't know. I heard you guys mention that a little bit. Let me see here. Oh, yeah. They've actually released their videos on it. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I've got a video in there. I should say. But I can tell you, well, tell you what. Since it's already released like that, I guess I'll put my video up in the morning. I'm fine with that. But I go get the car and show it to y'all if y'all want to see it. I think I've got it in here. Give me a minute. Yeah, I'll just release mine tomorrow morning. I'm fine with that. All right. So this is it right here. Now notice there is a lot of wheel travel on this thing. Okay? And it's built off the Omni Terminator platform. So it's really a good one. All the wires fold into the back, so there's nothing to get hung up on or had to unplug. There's a whole system, everything in here. I gotta tell you, very nice running car. It really is. Lights light up, all that stuff. So it's a very nice running car. It really is. I'm working on a new company with some further primal customizations. Received a call back today. All right, cool deal. I don't have the transmitter. The transmitter isn't in here. So, but it does have a gyro on it, everything. And it's a really nice car. So, really happy with it. And I'm glad that they released it tonight. Oh, Jason made it. They released it tonight, so tomorrow I can show this. And I'll probably have it on display for the weekend as well. But yeah, Arlarlo's got some really nice stuff out there, man. They really do. They really do. So, I'm real happy with it. Now, in my video, when you guys see that, I guess I could go ahead and, let me see, I think I got that video. I can go and put that open for members right here. Since I can do all this. Let me see here. Content. Oh, great. They updated the stuff. All right. Visibility. Let's go to unlisted, I guess. Yeah. I think this is it. I'm going to edit this, turn this on for channel members here. So you guys are about to get a video that I will release tomorrow morning. Already. So the rally video is coming up for you guys right now. I'm going to change the name on it real quick. XTS Rally. There you go. All right, so you guys should be able to see this video that I just put up for channel members, and I'll put it out tomorrow morning, like I normally do. Got Joe on my TV. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I'm going bald. Oh well. I guess that's what happens when you get older. Well, I love my gyros. Traxxas Rally Car. I'll have to check and see. The Traxxas Rally Car, if it's the slash-based one, it's going to be a lot larger. At least it was years ago. Print and ship inserts. Typically, I can print them the day of the order and they ship the next day. Could I look up at your question? Sonic Moto, what did you ask? Have you ever run a servo winch on the bench? Curious if red is positive and the other two are switched. Okay, if you have a servo winch and you have it direct wired, okay, like say just 2 wires to your motor, yeah, you can swap them out all day long. But if it's got the 3 wires, like the controller's all built into it, you can't just swap that. If you want it to go in the other direction, you got to reverse that channel. Let me see here. Nice. Did you notice it say Arlarlo on the tire treacher? I did notice that. So, yeah, it is in there. Let me see. It's there, but it's meh. Let me see. Where is your primal can't go straight Challenger? It is actually out in the shop. More monster truck content. Chicks dig bald guys. Not us old fart bald guys. Off battery with 3-pole switch. Okay, then what you're going to have to do, open your servo up. Open the back of the servo up. Take your board out. Take all that out. Take the position, the potentiometer. Get that out of there. Take all that out. Where you all have is a motor and then the gear train. You have the 2 wires coming out. And then have that set on a JST plug. With that on a JST plug, you're all set. Then you can power it, you know, whatever you want to do with a switch. Or like what we used to do, we would take a Hobbywing 1060 ESC, and that was our winch controller. That way we could control it from the radio. Oh yeah, iPhones are the kings. Oh my God. Pretty much all day Saturday and Sunday. Hopefully Sunday will be done by 3 or 4 at the latest. Now, there is an HPI out there in Sean's area, and it's very close. The HPI is listed as a 1/8. The HPI is about this much wider and a little bit longer on the wheelbase. So this is listed as a 110. It's a little bit smaller, but they'll both run in the same class as far as I'm concerned. I have nothing, no info on the Minimax. I wish I did. So you too. And yes, sir. Using an Endura 260 winch. I'm not sure what the Endura 260 winch is. Time to move out to the shop. Make Minimax great again. 360. Okay, so if it's a 360, I'm assuming 360 degrees. If that's the case, then you shouldn't have to remove the potentiometer. Just run your 2 wires out to a JST plug. That's the way we used to do it years ago. And Pat House, yeah, now That could be it right there. Should I cut out and watch the rally vid or after this? It doesn't matter. If you watch the rally video, make sure you watch the drive. I did something completely different than what my normal drives are. I actually went out there with the blower and the trimmer and actually cut like a rally path through some trees and stuff like that, areas that I typically don't show. So, and I probably shot this video 4 times just to get the clips that I needed in there. So, yeah, it definitely took a little bit of work to get it, but I think the result is actually pretty decent. Sped up, slowed down. I think I did pretty good on it, to be honest with you. Barry, James RC, yes sir. Good deal, buddy. Probably already asked, but do you have a scoring system, and if so, what transfer? We use MyLapse. I have a MyLapse decoder. Now Sean has the TrackMate, so we have the little systems up there for those, the little infrared thing and all that. We haven't used that yet. We will at some point, but currently we have not used that. Reese Beast Servo Winch. Man, them things are dangerous. Those beasts, like you're talking about the 1/5 scale servo winches? Man, that's dangerous, dude. That's a lot of power. And a light switch with a servo with a bad motor. It works great for an LED light bar. Okie dokie. Good deal there. So I guess since this is officially released, I might take it out and do some more running with it tomorrow. Do a little bit more with it. If you're local and you want to see it, stop by. 4S. I don't believe it's 4S capable. I don't know. I don't think it is. Let me see. It just comes with a 3S, and that's more than enough, especially for the driving that I'm going to be doing with it. I mean, heck, when I put my Losi NASCAR body on this and start racing the guys, I'm going to have to run a 2S on it, so that'll be all right, though. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm not sure what the specs is on this ESC. I don't think it's 4S capable. 60 amp. Let me see here. It is. Let me put a light on it. Yeah, let me see. It might be. Let me see here. I do see some numbers. Mine says 2-3S LiPo. Mine does not say 4S capable. Does that mean it can't take 4S? I don't know. Let me see here. Let me peel this back for you guys to show you in a second here. You got that right there. Mine has the VS60 ESC on it. Two to 3S capable is what mine says. Now, it may be able to run 4S. I don't know. But I have no need to run 4S on it. None. Perfectly fine with it as it is. All right. Minimax have 1/10. I believe the Minimax does have the 1/10 diffs. It's probably a rebuilt slash again, or at least slash driveline in it. And maybe for that size vehicle, they should be fine. Yeah, see, this one is supposed to be the carbon version with the larger 540 motor, but it says 3S right there, 2 to 3S. Let's put to ESC. Oh, you swap ESC? Yeah, you can do that all day long. Yeah, you can do that. You can put a 6S on it. You know, whatever you want to do there is swap your ESC out. I could put a Max 4 in it or a Max 5 and put 12S on it. That's not going to matter. I like my vehicles to run well. So, what's the next build on deck? I really want to do a 2-wheel drive sandrail out of a Fury. That's kind of what I want to do. And I believe I can put like an e-buggy rear tire on it, sand paddle, with the adapters and all that. And I should be able to run. I got to build a little skid for the back of it. And I think it should be pretty nice, though. I think. We'll have to find out. And see, I'm thinking it's the perfect vehicle for it. I mean, you got the narrow, all that. Just put you a set of sand paddles back here, and then come off of this with some kind of a skid, like maybe out to here with it, so not really too much. That's not really too far out of the way of printing something that'll shatter when I hit it right. But yeah, I think that could be cool right there. Then I got to come up. I can put the 12mm hexes on the front and just put a normal short course rib on it. So I could actually have a full setup. I mean, this one's going to stay the way it is. I have no need to mess with that one. No need. Let me see here. Who's Kenny? That'll be awesome. Kenny died. Hold on, Kenny can't die, can he? I thought Kenny was the one that just gets slaughtered and just comes right back. Dawn of the Dead. A 12x12 military truck from my Chihuahua. You know, it was funny, Pat. Somebody mentioned a while back to do like an 8x8 Raminator or something like that. And I'm thinking, if I'm going to do an 8x8 Raminator, I might as well put heavier duty tires on it and put a chair on top of the thing. Be like the ultimate off-road mega wheelchair on the planet, you know? Which I think will be pretty fun. Way too fast, though. An 8x8 Raminator on cartwheels. See, that's what it would have to be. Because if I had something like that, I would absolutely ride that thing. I would absolutely have a chair on that. RC Player, what's up, buddy? Make a semi out of a Raminator. There's no need to even mess with a Raminator other than the bouncer, in my opinion. And that's the thing, LC Paul. It would be so much. Yeah, I believe you can get the go-kart wheel adapters to put on the thing. With both looking raggy some. Okay. Saturday, I have to strap car seats to our bouncers and race. You can. RC Player, us still working for a living. I do too. It's just a different kind of work. Yep, I work too. It's just a different kind of work. I do like what I do, though. Yeah, see, I'm going to take that trailer and see about ordering some bearings for it because they are quite crunchy. In fact, Andy was here and Andy rode the trailer and the bearings were crunchy back when he was here. So they've been crunchy for a while. But I will be running. I need to measure the seat for that scooter. I've got a new scooter. I need to get that approved so I can actually put that up. But man, it's a lot nicer. But I got to get a fat boy seat for that thing. Andy, it pulled you around just fine last time, buddy. Yep, it pulled you around just fine. And you had a blast on that. It's really weird because your whole throttle and everything, you're literally driving right here. Or, excuse me, like normal people, you know, and you're on that, you know? Ooh. What companies have the 6x6? There's a few companies that have a 6x6, but they're not large like that. I bought Exo when I first started. They're ripped up. What I meant. Oh, you done tore your sweatshirts up. You must have got them from, what it? Spring, I think it was. You missed the bug giveaway. What's the bug giveaway? There's a special kind of bug or something? Same link for the day. Guy seat. Oh, okay, yeah. Yes, please, Paul. I need that link again. Breaking your next max and having to carry it back to your vehicle. Now triple that weight and double that size for a raminator. See, LC, when I was at Beat the Creek, I wanted to take the Ram Bouncer on the trail, but I was so worried about that exact thing. You know, you just don't pick up a 70-plus pound RC and walk around with it like it's nothing. It'll take a while. Mando E, there is a giveaway right now going on with LC Paul DFD. Is a raminator, $50 a spot. He's got, 16 spots left? And 2 of those are going to be mine this Sunday if they're still available. Or this weekend. I'm going to pick up 2 of them. I'm going to pick up 2 spots this weekend. They were pretty good. Don't you still sell them? RC Player. What was I... did you get them directly from me or did you get them from Spring? If you got them from Spring, that was a whole different setup. If you got them from me, then I got them locally, and yeah, they were actually pretty good. Mando E. Was there a giveaway? Yeah, LC Paul, is there any possible way that you can post a link to your Facebook on here? Is that possible or no? I honestly don't know if you can post a link to your Facebook where we can pick up some more tickets. Work on traffic signals or dodge traffic. Well, at least you see awesome things driving underneath you that you really don't want to mess with. Laughing out loud. It had to feel strange. Be a blast. I'm assuming you're talking about being on the trailer with the raminator pulling you. I'm assuming. The bug giveaway. My job is boring. Yep. So. All right. Oh, boy. I got a foam under my foot. All right, so I'm working on inserts here. We got 45 minutes to go. You guys going to give me a chance to take a break here or no? First spoke with you. My job is first spoke at Beat the Creek 24. Okay, Jason, yeah. And I'm planning to come back to Beat the Creek again as well. But this weekend, let's get back to this weekend. Saturday, Sunday, we got Gromapalooza. All about the Groms right here. And then December 7th and 8th is the Cherokee Rock Village meet and greet. So hopefully you guys will be up there. Hopefully I'll be able to see everybody there. Everybody that's here, I'm working my best to try to bring as many giveaway items as I can. As far as the meet and greet goes, I'm not charging anything for it. The only fees that you'll get will be from the park itself. And that has nothing to do with me. I can't adjust that. But I do believe we're supposed to have food on site. We're supposed to have some food this weekend as well. I got to call and verify everything is actually good to go. And we should be all set. Ooh, that was good news. Job is even more boring. I work on the building. When it breaks, work on my RC's downtime. How often does your building break? I mean, typically buildings don't break. I mean, I'm assuming machinery inside the building. Sometimes those can break. I used to do all that. is the Kona ice cream truck going to be there? That was at the oval race. Man, I had like 6 different flavors. For real, man. That was actually pretty good though. Really, really nice place to be, man. So, John Lou, YRO. Yep, you overdid it on the sugar ice. I did did a little bit too much on that because you could put your own syrup in it by yourself, and they shouldn't have let me do that. The first one was like this weird red goop at the bottom of the cup, but it was still good. It was still good. Daniel Fundora, what's up, buddy? Daniel is DFD right here. So, yeah, they will be here this weekend, and hopefully we can get that Raminator raffled off and give that thing away here at Gromapalooza 2024, which I think will be phenomenal. You know what, Wally? The crazy thing about that place, I could not look up anything on the internet. It was almost nothing. We're in Cherokee meet and greet. That is Cherokee Rock Village in Leesburg, Alabama. That is where the meet and greet is going to be, and that is December 7th and 8th. Good deal, Daniel. If you have 2 more available by this weekend, I'm going to grab those 2 spots. If you can sell them outright, sell them. Simple as that. Can we use Radio Flyer for Raminator? Radio Flyer? Yeah, Verizon. You know, when I go on these trips and all, I always ask people what signal works for you there. And I get this one's bad, that one's bad, Verizon's bad, T-Mobile's bad. I'm like, is there anything that actually works well? Because I have a second phone. I'd be more than happy to put another service on that, so I actually have service. I've actually got 3 phones now. I got the new 16 Pro Max 1 terabyte, the 13 Pro Max, and a 10 Max Pro Max, 10XS Pro Max. Buy more. I already dropped 500 on that waffle. What's up, everybody? 2nd month in my home with land that I own. Dude, so your own home and land that you own, like paid for, done? Can't wait for this weekend. Gromapalooza is going to be so much fun. It should be a blast, man. I believe we got good, cool weather coming, too. Red Wagon Radio Flyer. I don't even know what that is. I'm going to have me Exoplex one day. Build it, Lucas. People will be there. Max Paul. Doing well. I enjoyed that NASCAR race video. Man, I had so much fun out there. I am going back. I'll have to get with Wally and see what their schedule is. But if they race on Saturday, as long as I don't have to build dirt track and major things here, and I can get away on a Saturday, I'm definitely going back. Carton 6S ESB M2C Racing. My grandmother gifted it to me when she passed away in 2012. Oh, man, okay. You got a different Florida. Max, Joe, has anyone out there put sway bars on their Groms yet? Not that I know of. Now, the only one that I have that could use sway bars would be the Mojave. No rent, just text. Lucas, buddy, you have achieved a dream. That is a dream come true for most all of us, to have no mortgage or rent and just nothing but what you've got right there, man. That is a dream come true. That is just a pull along radio. Oh, just a little wagon? Oh, the Raminator probably hang off both sides of that thing. Oh, see, I was thinking, when you say radio, I'm thinking like Fly Sky or Radio Link or something. My mind was not on a little wagon. But I have seen people run, like the little fold-out wagons, like at these big events, and they'll just pull them, with their RCs and stuff in there. I've seen that. But, yeah, I was not on board with a wagon, Radio flyers out. Here's a trailer. We have a record. Yeah, I will be taking the little scooter thing I've got up to Cherokee with me. Oh, little red wagons out of kids. Yes, I got you now. I'm just going to have some off-road tracks in the cow pasture. Well, hopefully you get the cow patties out of the pasture. Thank you, Mira. Appreciate that. Paul King. Almost any little red wagon you've seen in a movie is a radio flyer. They are the little red wagon. Is that the one where it was also in the movie where you'll shoot your eye out, kid? That we're about to see on TV quite a bit. It's the only Grom this weekend. All right, this weekend, Tiny Trucking. The event is Groms. Okay, no Traxxas, no big Armas, no Losis, no Technos, none of that on the on-road pad or the off-road pad. Those are only Grom this weekend. Crawler area is open for any crawler you want. So, yeah, the crawler area is open as usual. It's just the pad and all that. It is just Groms. Now, as far as bringing other stuff, man, you can set up a display of everything you want. I'll be displaying my Raminator, Ram Bouncer. We're going to have a really big Raminator setup out here. It's going to be probably one of the bigger Raminator events, even though it's not a Raminator event that I've ever been to. I think the only place I've ever seen more Raminators in one place was when I was at World Finals and Primal was there. Other than that, I don't know if anybody's going to have more Raminators at one location than what we're about to have. Red Rider BB gun, Daisy, yep. What's the record for the Raminator golf cart? A golf cart? No, when I've broken my Raminator in the past, I had to go get the tractor and brought it back. Tracks Mini Quake. No ancient Duratrax Mini Quakes. Amazing part for trailing, so much skill driving without all the walking too. That is true. Everything is relatively close. So that is very true, Cutting Miniac. I have 4 cow pastures, 2 of them we don't use. What's your dirt like, Lucas? Is it a good solid dirt that'll hold a jump and stuff? The dirt I've got here, it doesn't hold a jump. That's why I've got carpet, and underneath that carpet is wood and a sheet of plastic. As in like a thicker piece of plastic underneath all that. Because if I don't do that, the jumps just don't hold. They don't hold their shape. What? Here, wait. I got a big mountain I can jump off into the cow pasture over the road. That'd be pretty neat. If I can find a brushless Grom locally, I'll likely head up. Hopefully we'll have some brushless Groms here. I know everybody's after them, and I'm hoping some of the vendors that will be here will bring it. I really do. The event RC player, this is going to be in Middleburg, Florida, for the Gromapalooza. The meet and greet is going to be at Cherokee Rock Village in Leesburg, Alabama. If I convert a Mojave to Nitro, is it legal? Sure, why not? You'll just be in the modified class. Mando E, have I heard of RC and Go? Yes, I have. I think they're more along the drones and stuff, more flying stuff, aren't they? We are bringing Grom goodies. Daniel, there you go, right there. Everybody's asking for it. Do you have any actual Groms for sale? I think we're going to be selling a lot of Grom stuff. I do have some Vidavon Grom stuff here that I'll be adding to the giveaway. So I've got that. And then whatever you guys bring, I got to get a hold of J Concepts. They're supposed to be here as well. So let me find, get a hold of my, let me see, still in for Grama. All right, let's see what he got to say here. Hopefully J Concepts is still in this weekend. To the store, and they have some cool bashers too. See, I only went in there years ago, and I was looking for the FPV camera because I wanted to do some FPV footage, like with the Fat Shark goggles on the truck, and I actually did, but it wasn't really what I expected. Paul stocked this up. Nice. Okay, good deal. So red clay mud. Okay. That red clay, when it's dry out, it's perfect for it. But man, when it gets nasty, you know how it is. It gets nasty. I do believe the vendors will be here both days. They aren't drones, because when I went in there years ago, it was pretty much nothing but drones, FPV, stuff like that. It's there at Exoplex. What's at Exoplex? They're carrying cars now too. Well, that's pretty cool, Wally. You know, I haven't been to Hurricane Hobbies. They're off of I forget where they're at. I know the name of the road, but Hurricane Hobbies is over there. And now maybe one day I just need to take a tour and go through all my hobby shops. The problem is I always buy something. Always. Okay, Beach Boulevard. Yeah, I have to do that. If they're open on a weekend, I'll go that way because, you know, I got to be honest with you guys. I don't have to go into the city anymore, and I don't want to go into the city anymore. Dealing with that traffic, I don't want to do that anymore. It's bad enough when I get stuck behind some grandma driving down the road here. Now I'm trying to go to the post office to mail off the packages. Yeah. San Jose, that's where it's at. How do you get big companies like that to come out to your place? Time, persistence, and going to other events where they're at. Talk to them, get to know them, you know, and put it out there. Hey, I've got an event. And J Concepts, they're actually here in Florida, so they're not too far away. Probably about 4 hours. Probably about 4 hours south. I guess they aren't too far away from Dan and LC, all that. Yeah. Save Hurricane. Gromulans, dude. I like that pet house. That's a good name, Gromulans. I like that. All right, if they're open on Saturdays, 11 to 6, that would be the time I would go. Obviously, not this weekend. This weekend, I am tied up. And let's see, this weekend we got Groma. Next weekend, we got the Winter Series, which is a crawling event. I may have a day to go see them next Saturday after that. But other than that, I'm not going to have a chance to get and do much. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's a big place. You see, back 40. Yeah, dude, I like it. It's not a city. The traffic here is nothing. Dude, that traffic was such a pain in the butt. Every day I dealt with that stuff. Every day. And I will tell you, as my days were rolling down and it was ending up, I'm telling you what, man, it was quite the thing of I was starting to hate it more and more and more, knowing that I only have 2 weeks left, 1 week of this mess to deal with. Then the final day, I'm like, oh my God, is this really happening? And here I am over a year later, still fat, bills are paid, still making progress, and a lot of expansion at the Exoplex. So I guess I'm doing good. Dan and LC Paul, they are DFD. Yep, it is going to be 15 because I am definitely taking 2 of them. I used to live in Nashville, Tennessee, and Houston, Texas. Before that, I'm good on City Life. I've been stuck in Nashville. Yes, I have. I've never been out to Houston, though. As far as what the wife thinks about the expansion in her property, hey, we're going to do this. Have a good day, baby. That's it. I mean, what's she going to say? She might gripe and raise sand for a little bit, but meh, I don't care. If it's something I want to do back there, we're going to do it. But for the most part, she just doesn't care what I do. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I've taken her out to give her the drive and all that. The only vehicle she's ever been able to drive and actually enjoy was the Traxxas UDR. Didn't like the X-Max. Really doesn't like crawlers. Any of that stuff. It's just always UDR. That's the only vehicle she's ever actually driven and had fun with. So I put heavy equipment up there every week and pull it out in front of me and slam on the brakes. That's some people just trying to, I want to say trying to get paid, but you know, I used to pull a trailer overloaded with a F-250 diesel, all that stuff. Man, I tell you what, I think as far as drivers go, especially these idiots out here in these little cars that think that these big vehicles can stop like their little car, they're idiots. I think everybody should have to pull a trailer through traffic so they can understand what they're dealing with. And I will tell you this, don't ever mess with a semi. Even if they're driving slow or getting in the way, don't mess with them. That is rolling death. I won't mess with them, guys. I will back off and I will just, you know, pull off to the side. I have actually passed my road because a semi was on my butt and went up to the gas station, pulled in there nice and got out of his way and went back to my road. I don't mess with them things. That is way too much for any car that I've ever had to handle. I do not mess with them things. LC I've got a dash cam, but it's only in the front. It's not in the back. Speaking of dash cams, South Florida, man, you go on YouTube and you look up dash cam footage, dude, I end up yelling and cussing at the screen from the things I see. And I'll be honest with you, it makes me not want to get in my car and drive anywhere. I mean, it is just scary at the things you see right there on YouTube. Man. CC Mamba Micro X2, COVID edition, no internal ESC. I have one of those, Russ. If I'm running a direct power servo, do I still need to use it? Yes, because you still have to power your receiver. So that's the downfall of that one. You still need an external BEC to power the receiver. So, but yeah, I have the same one. It's in one of them bins over there. Rolling Death Racing. RDR. Send me a servo. I can't afford one. I think everyone should have to ride a bike for a month. I rode a bike. No, you're talking about a bicycle bike? Yeah, I'm afraid to even cross the road with that thing. But as far as that motorcycles go, I did drive a crotch rocket. It was in the yard. Had to put it on a trailer, right? Got on it, fired it up. Okay, this isn't too bad. Within 10 feet, I wanted to spin the tire and see what it had. I turned it off and I pushed it onto the trailer. I chose life that day. So I chose life, and that was the end of it. Daniel, we will be ending this at 9 p.m. Let me see here. Videos make me get a dash cam, front rear Pathfinder. See, I was thinking about getting one with the rear, but I was in a rush and I had the I had Axial Fest to go, so I just bought the quickest one I could get, and it was a front one. It's actually pretty cool. I mean, you can pull it up on your phone and, you know, just look at all your footage and everything. But mine is just the front. Pat, The ESC that he has does not have an internal BEC in it. So that red wire doesn't do anything. So that receiver, I tried that. My receiver did not even turn on with that ESC that he has. It just doesn't. Yep, I do that, LC. I will yell at them. I'll call them all kinds of names. Burns. Long as the stream tonight. All right, so let's go. All right. Okay, so now we got 25 minutes. And yes, I'm counting down the time here because you guys are letting me think about other things. So, what would be the ultimate crawler tire in your opinion? I'm kind of curious about that because I was asked about something by somebody, and I have my idea of the ultimate crawler tire. What's your idea of an ultimate crawler tire? Police dash cams are pretty darn crazy. Patagonia Monster, I had those from RC 4-wheel drive, and they were okay. Nothing special, though. Megas are good. But, I mean, is there anything you would do to them? Like, say you could design the tire. What would you design? I mean, hey, look, Gundam Nuts finally made it in. Standard rock. Thicker carcass, that can really negatively affect the stiffness and performance of the tire. There's a happy medium right in there. There's a happy medium on sidewalls. Some sidewalls are easily torn. Some are not. Proline crawlers. Aztecs have a good tire. Yes. Ruptures. So thick you don't need inserts. They'll still fall over. You still got to have something to keep them from falling over. You show up on here. A cut Baja Pro 4X. Kind of pre-broken like the Aztecs. Or air-filled tires that are legit. We've had air-filled tires in the past, and they weren't up to par. I almost ordered a set years ago. I believe they were made by G-Made, is who made those. All right, Wally. Catch you later, buddy. Thousands of tiny mechanical... Doesn't the red wire run lights? Typically speaking, on normal ESCs, yes. On the ESC that does not have the internal BEC, it's basically nothing. I don't believe there's anything coming out of it at all. I had to run a BEC even with a direct power servo back when I was messing with mine. And I think what I ended up doing was I just went to a normal plug and play servo. I mean, if you're going to have the BEC on there, you might as well make it work. Landmines and ruptures. Do you have in mind? Just something I got going on, trying to figure something out here. The problem with tires is the carcass and the expense of the mold and all that. All right, Wally, have a good one. Rock lizards. I don't know that I ever had the rock lizards. But we'd have to make them scale legal for that Sorka people, you know, when they do their events. Mini suction cups would be awesome, but man, you would have to have the perfect smooth surface to make them work. Gundam Nut, not much, just messing around on here. Can make tires. I make Cooper STT Pros, full size truck. Sometimes that doesn't really correlate well to RC though, as far as like the tread separation pattern and all that. Belted tires for the Rift. I could see that. I can see having a belted tire for the Rift being a good thing. Crawler TAs. Yeah, those are good tires. The weather's been real rainy down here, but I think it's supposed to be clear all the way through the weekend. So, right. The G-Mates, they didn't really work out very well. Many tubes. Well, all right. How about insert? I ordered a lathe. It's just a cheap little lathe off of eBay, but I believe it'll give me exactly what I need to make these new inserts. I looked at getting the parts made for me, but they were insanely expensive. You're talking, it will be $200 for 4 inserts. Nobody with half a brain is going to pay that. Nobody. So I had to basically order a lathe to build these inserts the way I want them to be. I'm not going to go into what I'm doing with the lathe on the insert, but it should be pretty darn neat, and I don't believe anybody has done this yet. It's supposed to be cool this weekend. It'll be good for bouncers, sensor hammering out the amps. Yeah, I can see that. Possibly a little sidewall tread. The iron rocks, as awesome as those are, the reason they didn't put the sidewall tread is so they could squeeze the gates. And they like the narrowness of them to get through into things. Like on one climb out there, the snoo. You got to be right up against the wall, and the smooth sidewall is easier to slide on it versus a sidewall like on a Mega and pull you up and off of it. So that's why they did that. Most of your Pins competition trucks, they actually shade the sidewalls down so they're smooth. So that's why they went that way. I hope it's going to be nice and cool this weekend. It's been went by UNF. New lathe has upgrade gears you can buy. Pat, I shouldn't need to upgrade anything in this. For what I'm planning to do, it should be a real easy job. It's just I needed accuracy, and I believe I can get it with this. So if I can get the accuracy I want, all I have to do is buy the stock, and I can take care of everything for basically pennies on the dollar, as opposed to $2 per, and 25, 30 of them per insert. That's a whole different ball game. When he quoted me $2 each, I'm like, oh, there ain't no way. We got to have these things for pennies to where it's even affordable. Single player. I thought of those in 30 years. RC player. I remember the animal. Oh my God, the animal, the thing with the claws that came out. Yes, I had one of those. It was good, but it would just catch and flip the vehicle over. Belted tires. Let me see here. I would like to see the Deluxe in 2.2 as well. Yes, I would. Oh, I got to send the email off to Deluxe. See if I can get that deal taken care of. I just bought Karate Girls 2 and Black Bears of the Caribbean. They still have those movies out there? Man, it's been forever since I've seen those. Great cartoons, guys. Best insert I should see as an insert you want. Tiny trucking. I try to do as best I can, man. And then I do custom inserts for everybody as well. I do what I can. I like the soft tires, but don't like the wrapping sidewalls. Like on mine, when I did the moist and wet gives traction video, they were slipping on the wheel in the B-lock. So that's what was causing that. I've got something hopefully soon on the way for those wheels as well. And I doubt you're ever going to see these on eBay. You should see them on exocagerc.com. But I got to get them. And hopefully they'll come in soon and we'll be all set with that. I'm going to pause. Remember all the commercials. Sidewalls. Sounds there. I'm hearing that come on in my head. Like inserts in the iron rocks. Dude, the Pro Codes in the iron rocks, man, they are so good. I really like that setup. On mine, I took the foam and I pinched it like this. I took the scissors and I just did a cut like this. You can kind of see it in the tread a little bit, but it seems to work fine though. What I probably should have done was did a radial cut on it, you know, to make it a little bit softer. But I just went, I took the quick way out and just sliced it. Let's see, Nightcrawler with weighted wheels really performs well. I had a Nightcrawler. No, it was okay. And it was okay. Forward to seeing those. Moist. That's going to end up with hairy palms. Did you like those box flats I gave you with the shipping? Oh, I haven't even messed with those yet. There's always someone that hates the word moist. My palms are a tropical force. Did you guys see the new Fusion 1.8? Yes, I sure did, Mike Randy. I think it's going to be pretty darn awesome. I don't have one yet, though. Deluxe Iron Rocks. That's a good question. I have a different version cheat code, and it fits them. I mean, would you guys rather have a cheat code for the Iron Rock? I mean, I've got something that I can put up there possibly tomorrow. Maybe even finish the design tonight. I know guys that do water, they don't want to mess with the foams. So, I mean, I've got a really smooth, soft, and super soft version is what I've got. So, yeah. 13 minutes. Are we going to stay on RC or are we going to go a little bit nuts here? Let me see here. It's awful quiet here. You guys are all getting all mostly moist. Tropical rainforest on somebody's hands. One poor guy is offended by the word moist. I would try the cheat codes for IROX. You would try the cheat codes. I've got a design in the printer. Moisten up, pal. Oh man, I'm thinking about doing another driver mod video as well. Another. Does anybody remember my original driver mod video? Does anybody remember that? It was Got Driver Mod is what the title was. Does anybody remember that? 2.2 Rupture cheat codes. I do not have anything like that. Moose versus Sand. What's a sand? Wet video, slippery and wet. Been checking daily for them. I buy them when you get them up. Really? So you guys really want... Okay. When we finish this up, I got a few things I got to get done. I'll see if I can do something about that. Will the mini crawler course be accessible during Gromapalooza? Yes. Mini crawler course will be open. With the driver mod and side sticker? Yes, Sam. You know, the only thing I found that Sam can do that the Moose cannot, Sam can get up Sam, the obstacle. Moose has never made it up that. Never. And I've tried multiple different lines, ways, everything. Have not been able to get up that. And what's the best foams to use on the new deluxe tires? John Law. That would be the Pro Codes that I have available on the website. Yes, Pat, I got you. But, man, foam still has something to offer. And the Pro Codes blend the best of foam and the best of inserts all together. Think of it like, you know, Crawler Innovations. Think of it the evolution of what they are doing or what they've had. So I need you to 3D print me a John Holmes Oscar Mayer edition sausage link. John Holmes. if you buy the filament, wait a minute. I'm not printing that. No, there are stores where you can get those from. Don't remember the driver mod, but I laugh every time I think of the chipmunk voice on this video. Yeah, you know, I did a whole video where I was doing something, and I was doing a crawler on the racetrack. And when I did that video, I knew that it would be boring, so I was going to speed it up, right? So I'll talk like, and here we drive. So that's the way I was talking behind the camera, because I knew I was going to speed it up times 2, and it turned out hilarious. It was a lot of fun. Whatever that means. Moist. Sir, it has your orders picked up since Banff. Dude, I saw all that from Banff. You know, I'm not one to talk smack. Everybody's got their inserts. Everybody's got their fanboys and all that. But man, it was like Banff had like 300 team drivers. And I'm like, I don't want 300. I've got one team driver in Canada, Clayton. And my newest is Keone, who was on here earlier. And Keone travels and goes and does a lot of different things. Larry Arnett, or Larry, what's his name on here? I got a Enlightened RC. He's my other team driver. And then I have a few guys local. They are team drivers as well, but they're more like team drivers for here kind of a thing, you know. But these other guys, they get out, they go, they travel, and they do all kinds of things. So that's what I'm looking at. As far as team drivers go, I'm thinking 5 at the most as far as like travelers. You know, I'm not talking about the local guys. You got Dave, Tom, John, all these guys are like team drivers, but they're here team drivers. So at most, I'm looking at maybe 2 more. But it's not something that I'm just going to give, hey, you want to be a team driver? Boom, here you go. No. No, I don't care about your race reports. I don't care about where you place in your crawler comp. I don't care what chassis you use. I don't care what your electronics are. What I care about is how you represent the hobby. That's extremely important to me. So that's the most important thing to me as far as being a team driver. I mean, that's just it. I had to get rid of somebody because they did a trade, and that trade, the person that got the vehicle got a hold of me, and then the way the person that made the trade to them responded, done. That was just it. So for me, I want you to be a good steward of the hobby. I want you to represent the hobby. And more than crawling, I want racers, I want everything. But it's one of them things to where I'm not looking for a lot, because I don't care about flooding the market with a bunch of Exocaged shirts. I don't care about that. I just want, if I have team drivers, I want them to be helpful. That's what I want. That's the biggest thing to me. Marcus, Banff has got a lot of team drivers just jumping ship because apparently the guy is just a complete jerk, from what I understand. So, like Sega and then the family war rages on. Exactly. Keone is still on here. He heard me mention his name. Yep, he was actually here earlier, and he picked up his shirts and a hoodie and all that. So, yep. Did a night run in Moab with my optic the other night. Oh, dude, I've never been to Moab. One day I'm going to get out there, dude. One day. Great deal. I need to be a team driver for you, Joe. You got so much of my money. Justin, you have got a lot of stuff. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Given a few weeks to order inserts from you. I appreciate it, Slater's RC. Small community must be treated with respect. That's right. You notice it's very, very rare that I actually have a negative video because I don't want to hurt the hobby. I want to promote the hobby and I want to show it in its best way. I could come on here and say, oh, these are the worst foams I've ever had. Don't go mess with that. Don't go do this. This foam could come from a guy just like me, just trying to get his foot in the door. As where if I found something wrong with it, I could contact them and say, hey, do this, adjust that, work this, and help him make a good product so he can be prosperous. And that helps the company. That helps the hobby. If you tell all this junk, then I just probably ruined somebody's dreams. I ruined what they were trying for and trying to do. And that's not who I am. That's not what I want to do. So if I get a product like that, like this is a product I'm working on right now. I can't tell you what it's for, but this will release possibly soon. Just a simple little piece. But like this little piece right here, I get this from saying, oh, it's complete crap. It's this and that. That doesn't help me. Tell me what's wrong with it so I can make it better. That's what I want. So if you end up getting a vehicle that this fits on, very specific vehicle, by the way, and it doesn't work for you, tell me what you need adjusted and changed so I can have a better product. That's what I want. Some of the guys here, they've got special inserts, very special inserts, some of them, and I always ask for how did they work? Did they do okay? Is it something that's good enough that I can put on the website? You know, because like I say, I work on inserts almost every single night, believe it or not. All right, here. This hobby has done for me. It brings me a lot of joy. That's right, Mike. It gets your mind off of things. I do not have any hoodies right now. If you guys want to, I can get a hold of my shirt people and see about getting some more. It was an official team driver hoodie, what I got today. Hit me up if you want somebody in the Midwest to rep your brother, because I got you. Okay, Justin. What's a mono boob? I've seen them on the internet. Grow the hobby. Clayton, watch it. Just place an order for inserts. Alrighty, I will pick that up. And if it's for the ones like I'm thinking, I think I've already got them printed. What page to see honestly Radio Master? Oh, dude, you did not want to see my Radio Master M12. I hated that thing so much. Oh my god. It would have been like Office Space where they beat the printer up. Apparently, it's a really good radio, but it was not for me. So, no, sir. Big comp west for northeast. Now, Keone, if I get out there for that big comp out west or northeast, do I have any vehicles that will run with these guys? Or do I need to borrow one from you? You told me I shouldn't come. You told me I shouldn't come. That piece looks like a Zaku shield. No, it's not a Zaku shield. It's a very specific piece to fit something very different into something that's not designed for. Just a little simple piece. And then just a hint, wires go in here. Can't get more RC than me. You are RC player. You come out to Moab. We should have an out west meet and greet. Maybe next year I can get out west. I've got the one in December here. So, good night. Enlighten. Catch you later, buddy. Yes, sir. It is time to wrap this thing up. In a good company for link kits. Hardcore. I don't know that there's anybody else better than Hardcore. I think they're it. BJ Litz fam. Who is BJ Litz fam? What was his question? Where is BJ Litz fam? I see it's really cold. BJ Litz fam. What was your I'm on a budget. Do you think I should get the Ascent Fusion or Stance RTR? Wow, that is a good question. I have seen the Ascent Fusions travel everywhere the Stance has, but I do feel the Stance has more potential. So you're on a budget, but if you want to do a little mod here, a little mod there, and take it a lot further, Stance is the way to go. That was a really good question. I'm glad you pointed that out. See, enlighten. You have to have a programming degree. That might be why Holmes likes it. John Holmes likes it. Not me. It was like an old Nokia with really bad interface. LC Pro. I have no idea. I haven't ended it yet. Budget right now. I think it'll be good. Gotcha. All right. Hopefully I answered that one for you, BJ Litz fam. Definitely ESC mount. Battery tray. Not an ESC mount. Not a battery tray, but it does have something to do with batteries. Actually, crazy how good it is. Imagine it is, buddy. John Law, catch you later. We will build a super and a sportsman and a mini or pro rigs. Ooh, brand new builds? I like that. Especially when they're already built for me. With a micro B to clean it up. The micro B? Nope. It's too big for the micro B. Mike Randy, yes, sir. Stance is cooler. Don't forget to send me a fresh joke vids on Messenger. Oh, you want some new ones? Fusion awesome, but the Stance is a comp level truck out of the box. Justin Noble, yeah. BRD carbon is much better than Stance. Yes. Well, I think I finally made it to a live. Love the content. Shout out from Missouri. Alex Chapman, yes, sir. Ascent is an 8, Stance is a 9.5. The only thing about the Stance are the rear lower links. They like to bend real easy. Let me go over the Stance. Most of them. Let's release a new. I did see the new Mini, and I got to get a hold of Deluxe about that. I told them more Brock to bring back to Texas. Usually, when I go to parks, all right, now we're in overtime. But when I go to parks and all that, I'll ask the lady, or I'm like, do you mind if I grab some rocks? They look at me driving a Hyundai, and they're like, oh, sure, you can grab rocks. Man, when I came back from Beat the Creek, they brought me rocks, dude. It was in the floorboards all the way around me. I felt it hit the bumps a few times, like bump stops. Yeah, I loaded that little Hyundai down. But, Kobe, thank you, buddy. They changed the links, so they changed the links? I don't know what to tell you. I do know this. You can look at Meus links. They have all kinds of links, all measured out sizes on there. Meus, M-E-U-S. Check them out now that you mentioned that. In fact, those are on my Moose truck, and so far they're good. I busted a few rod ends, but, you know, that just kind of happens, right, when you land from 15 feet up. Have you seen the K-pop video on budget lap timers? I have not. You passed it. I know. I got to get out of here. Clayton, thank you, buddy. I should use a blue foams. Use test on the Red Cat Ascent Fusion. BJ Litz fam, I know you're on a budget. The blues are the best way to go. When you get a chance, get some good inserts in there. For $20, go for it. They will work you well. But when you get a chance, get some good inserts in your tires. It makes all the difference in the world. John Law, I'm going to change out the links to thick. Are they thicker links now? That's a great thing. See, I learn more RC from you guys all the time. Every time we do this, I learn something. Will I ever do a FPV challenge race on my tracks? Sure, why not? See, Lions links are good and cheap. No fat chicks. Vehicle will scrape. Mine was scraping, but it was all for the rocks. Powder, pop metal diffs, and the Stance and optic. I did finally break the optic ones, but they took some abuse, but they finally did break. Well, good. I'm glad all they had to do was put the same links that was on the carbon. Done. Is that what they did, Justin? Before I get out of here, I'll wait for your answer on that one. So, all right, Keone, catch you later, buddy. Oh, I have another one of Keone's trucks. The one you guys saw a while back with the tires that were all angled in like this, you know, driving around. Well, now they're more straight. So I'll be giving that a drive, hopefully tomorrow. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and end this thing. Catch you guys later. Carbon or Fordyce. They look just like the ones on my Fordyce. I'm not sure what she used. All right, Cyclone. Catch you later, buddy. Stole your super. Leon. All right, guys, got to go. I got to take care of SAG life. No. Have a good night, everyone. Great night. All right, buddy. Catch you guys later. Let me get out of here. I might go build a wall for my building out there. Who knows? You guys have a good day.